you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players wearing the brilliant blue from St. Margaret Mary, it's Mike Flea Bogola. And in the resident red from Deland Middle School, Christy Blast. And in the proficient purple from Meadowbrook Middle School, Cam the Iceman. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today our players will be battling through 4 spectacular events, and after that, our players will get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, here on Guts, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt director and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, do not try this at home. Now, think about facing the defense of a championship lacrosse team. You're playing attack, and you've got to score. How? Well, this is Guts, and you've got an elastic cord on your back so you can leap over them. Let's go to our referee, Moore Quirk, for the rules. Hey, Mo!
Hey, Mike. At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will have 60 seconds to score as many goals as possible. Players must bounce on the ground before they throw, and the player with the most goals wins. Mike.
All right, so our players getting up on top of our aerial bridge, getting into their harnesses. They're going to be hanging 30 feet from the air, ladies and gentlemen, and they'll get their lacrosse sticks in hand and see how many balls they can fill up that net with. And looks like they're getting ready and up on. That's Christy Blast climbing up, and you take a look at the Iceman Burke armed and ready, and looks like they're ready to go. Mo.
Just one moment. Christy needs a ball, and we're ready now, Mike. On your mark, get set.
All right, and they are off, and the attack begins as Christy with one in red, getting one in red. She's in the lead right now, folks, as she puts another one in, and also Cam the Iceman with one. Blue having some trouble there as you take a look, getting up, getting his momentum down. He's got one right there. That's Mike Flea. Mike Flea flying through the air, but Christy's in the lead at this point. She has 3, she has 4. Cam the Iceman with 2. Christy out in front with 5. She's tearing away, folks. 29 seconds left, 28. Christy with another one. She's got her momentum down. In the lead with 6. The other folks are going to have to really catch up or hope that Christy misses a couple because she's in the lead by 7. The Iceman and Flea. Look at Christy with another one. There's the Guts target cam. She's filling up that net. She's got 8 right now. Blue with 4. Purple with 4. Red with 9. Cam with another one at 5. Will Blue get this one for the tie? Oh, folks, so just at the buzzer, Christy was filling up that net left and right with ball after ball. Mo has the results. Let's go to Mo.
Christy came in first place with 10 goals. In second place, Cam with 5. In third place, Mike with 4.
Okay, so Mike did not get that last one right before the buzzer to time for second place, but our winner in this event was Christy, as she went up with some wonderful momentum, getting ball after ball way out in front in that event, and that was 10 for Christy. And what's your feelings on that last event, Christy?
It was great. I felt kind of nervous about going against 2 boys, but it felt great getting up there, getting all of them in.
And you got first place points. Let's see where they stand after our first event. Mo.
Go Christy. First place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Christy in red. With 200 points in second place, Cam in purple. In third place with 100 points, Mike in blue.
So some elastic sports coming your way, and now coming your way is Spill Your Guts.
Mike Flea Vogel is a 14-year-old soccer player. When Flea isn't hopping around the soccer field, he's hanging out on the basketball court. For Mike, guts equals defiance.
All right, well, our players are going to learn the importance of batting helmets in our next event, Wild Pitch. Yeah, that's right, folks. Imagine Nolan Ryan, Tom Glavine, and Roger Clemens all hurling wild pitches at your head. Well, our players have some bats in this event. Let's talk to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, each of our players will have 45 seconds to hit as many balls as possible. They must stay within their designated area, and the player with the most hits wins. So players, on your mark, please. Get set.
All right, so standing square in the box. Right there, you take a look at our players, 45 seconds. They got some good wood on the ball, and that's Mike right there in blue, getting square out in front of that ball and knocking down plenty of them. There's Cam, the Iceman, in purple. Good form right there as he waits for each ball to come in, and then looks like Mike right here, folks, in the lead. Although, as you take a look at that Guts batting cage, target cam, and they're in blue and purple. Our players going head-to-head. Now going into this competition, Christy, remember, is in first place. She's our red player. Mike needs a good finish. She went into this with 100 points. There's our first place player going into this event. That's Christy. Time running out. All right. All right, so all of our players showing their baseball expertise in that last event. Not easy to stand in that box as those balls are coming at you one after the other. We have an individual judge assigned for each player, and they've got the results to Mo. Mo.
In first place was Cam in purple with 19 hits. In second place, Mike in blue with 15. In third place, Christy in red with 3.
Take a look at it right here as Cam, nice swinging work in this one. Nice full swing, boom! One coming right back at you, another full swing. And then take a look at Mike right here, knocking down plenty of them himself. 15 with a nice cut, oh yeah, right through that one. And he took first place in this one. And Mike, before this event, in your profile it said guts equals self-defiance. Why do you think guts equals self-defiance? Well, not self-defiance, I'm thinking defiance.
Because it means you can do anything. Someone asks you to do something, you can do it. You have enough guts to do it.
So the self-confidence to be defiant. Let's go to Mo and check out our standard leaderboard. Mo.
In the lead right now is Cam in purple with 500 points. In second place, Christy in red with 400 points. In third place, Mike in blue with 300 points.
So Cam with the magnificent performance in that one took first place points. You stick around. Blade Runner coming up. It's going to be beautiful. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? Yeah! The Extreme Arena getting ready for our next event, but right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Christy Blast Gast is an 11-year-old speed skater. Christy always blasts across the finish line first, and she's got the trophies to prove it. For Christy, guts equals the edge.
Well, our next event is Guts on Wheels. We call it Blade Runners. And our players be going through a super duper race, picking up some super speed in an inline skating race, going through some pretty hairy obstacles. They're going to start off right here at the limbo bars, and then after that, they're going to go through the frantic flags. Making it past that, they're going to get through the sack attack, and then into another turn before they go through the car wash. Then the final turn after that, folks, as they go up and down the bump and dump and cross the finish line. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, each of our players will race around the track. They must negotiate each obstacle before moving on to the next one, and time penalties will be added for any violations. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, so Mike going first. Mike making it under the limbo bars. Right into it and through the frantic flags as he makes his way right through there. Using his slalom abilities, the sack attack goes right through and goes low through the car wash. And coming through the bump and dump, the final stretch. Nice form as he comes across the finish line. And Mike going into that event at 300 points needs a good finish in this event. Let's go to Mo for his official time. Huh?
Mike finished in 21.4 seconds.
All right, so Mike at 21.4 sets the pace. Christy stepping up. She's next.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so we'll see if Christy can take first place. She's got some good speed as she goes through the frantic flags. Folks, looking right here. Oh, she looks like a speed skater, folks. Look at this motion and movement as she comes across the finish line and comes barreling off. She makes a great time in that one. Let's go to Mo for the results.
Christy finished in 17.3 seconds.
All right, so Christy had a fantastic start coming out of the blocks, powerful speed. That helped her take the time in that one, and Cam the Iceman is ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Cam, let's see if he can beat Christy on that one as he makes it under the limbo bars and into the frantic flags. No hesitation. He wants perspiration, and he's going to build up a sweat making it through the car wash. He's coming over the bump and dump. It's going to be close, folks. Oh! As Cam comes across and skidding across, let's go to Mo and find out what Cam's time was on that one.
Cam finished in 18.8 seconds. That puts Christy in first place, Cam in second place, Mike in third place.
All right, so great work for our players in this as you take a look at Christy as she came down the bump and dump and across the finish line. Great work for Christy on that one, taking first place points in that event. Excellent work, and we've got Cam the Iceman. What did you think of that last event?
Well, it was hard, but I got through it quick, and I tried to get my best time.
And you did a good time, took second place points on that one. Let's go to Mo and check out where we stand. Mo.
Tied in first place right now with 700 points each, Christy in red and Cam in purple. And in third place, Mike in blue with 400 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a terrific competition going on here today. Fantastic. And once again, it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Cam Iceman Burke is a slick football player. When Iceman isn't slipping through the defense, he's playing the tuba. For Cam, guts equals the unknown.
We'll see if the Iceman can melt away the competition in our next event. Over the top. That's right, folks. Our players going to have an elastic cord on their back. We're going to set them loose on this high jump bar. Let's see if they can make it over without the high jump bar falling down. Whoa. Hey, let's go to Mo for the rules, Mo.
Well, Mike, our players will get 3 shots to clear the high jump bar at 6 feet 9 inches, 7 feet 5 inches, and 8 feet 1 inch. Only the best jump will be counted for each player, and the player with the highest jump wins. We're ready? On your mark, get set.
All right, we'll see what Mike can do in this first event as he, comes barreling into that 6'9". And he'll get back up there and get another shot at 6'9" as he gets back up on the aerial bridge. Extremely important to get thrusting leg power in this one.
On your mark, get set.
Imagine having an elastic cord strapped on your back and give you the height to jump over. And again, having some trouble tucking his legs over the 6'9" mark as his knees hit the bar once again. And we'll see if Mike can get it in this third try. 6'9", the mark he is going for. He's ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so Mike goes up. Oh, yes, folks. So getting the form down on that last one. Let's go to Mo for the official. Mo.
Mike's third and best jump was 6 feet 9 inches, Mike.
All right, so Mike in that third one, hitting the mark, the X on the floor, and the leg thrust powering himself up and over 6'9", and then tucking himself just over the bar. Great work for Mike on that one. So much for our players to keep in mind in this event. Looks like Christy is ready to go.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Christy tied for first with Cam. Folks, she has her own method. She just goes up and over. You want to talk about thrusting leg power on that one. Let's go to Mo for the official.
Christy cleared 6 feet 9 inches on her first jump.
Nice work for Christy. She had so much leg power on that one, she just went right over it.
On your mark, get set.
Right over it, really having to twist her body. She's going to use the same. Folks, she had the height on that one, but not enough power to force herself forward over the bar. So she will have one more chance to knock off or jump over 7'5". Let's see if she could do it.
On your mark, get set.
Okay, see if she can thrust out this time. And she went a little bit too close to the bar, folks. So let's go to Mo.
Christy's best jump was also 6 feet 9 inches.
Okay, so Christy, after having a terrific jump on the first one, 6'9", and the next 2 jumps looking for a lot of height in her second jump, and then in her third jump was trying to get over the bar, but a little bit too close to the bar as she came barreling into that. We will see if Cam can beat that 6'9".
On your mark, get set.
The Iceman cometh to town. Doesn't knock over 6'9" in that one, and gets back up. He will get back up on the aerial bridge and see what he can do. Now again, he was a little bit too close to the bar, so not able to get his legs over in time.
On your mark, get set.
All right, he jumps off the bridge, and you see him going over, folks, just tucking his legs over. Let's go to Mo and make sure that's official. Mo?
Cam cleared 6 feet 9 inches on his second jump.
Okay, so on his second jump, 6'9", he is now tied with our other players. It all rests on this jump, folks.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Cam going up, and oh no! Comes barreling into it on that one. Let's go to Mo.
Cam did not clear that time. He has one more chance at 7 feet 5. Oh, I am so sorry, Mike. I told you a big fib right there. We have a three-way tie. All of our players got 6 feet 9 inches.
All right, 6'9" for all of our players. That's like jumping over Michael Jordan. Take a look at our replay right now. Mike came into this needing a good finish and right over the bar. Nice work on that one for Mike. And then we have Cam right here. And Cam, what did you think of that last event?
It was hard. He had to get a lot of spring to get up, and it just took a lot of power.
Okay, now you did good. Let's take a look at the replay right now, and you can maybe describe to us what happened as you stepped off the aerial bridge. This is the one where you...
Well, I didn't get enough height, and my foot just touched the bar.
The foot just touched the bar, but you got over on that one. Tied for first place in that event. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand. Mo.
Well, going into the aggro crag, Mike, we have a tie in first place. Both Cam in purple and Christy in red have 1,000 points each. In third place, Mike in blue with 700 points.
All right, folks, and our players now, no time to pole vault over the crag. They got to climb, and they're going up and over the crag. Stick around. We got our competition, the biggest yet to come. Welcome back to Guts, ladies and gentlemen. Our Extreme Arena waiting for our next event. This is the calm before the storm, the aggro crag event, our most mountainous challenge. Let's go to Mo and check out where we stand before the crag. Mo.
After 4 events, Christy in red and Cam in purple are tied in first place with 1,000 points each. And with 700 points in third place, Mike in blue.
So you take a look at those standings. That has been the story all day, ladies and gentlemen. Christy and Cam tied for first. As you take a look at Christy, showing some fine form in attack. She got her momentum down here, elastic sports style, and did it all day long. You go into wild pitch. And you take a look at Cam standing strong in the box as those balls were coming, firing at him one after the other. Look at his concentration. Talk about a good swing, keeping his eye on the ball all event long. And then we go to Mike right here, who took second place in this event. Also some good form. But stepping on the plate right there, that might have hurt him. And just a small. And then we go right in as you take a look at Christy powering to our final turn and over the bump and dump. The time to beat for her was 21.4, but she powered right through our Blade Runner event, showing her effect on those wheels. As we take a look at Cam, and he was going through the limbo bars, making good time right now as he made it around our second turn. Going into the frantic flags, hesitating just around that turn right there, and that may have hurt him. So, then we take a look at Mike as he went over the top. All 3 of our players tying for first place in that last event. And ladies and gentlemen, this event is far from over, folks. We're going into the aggro crag event, and our players, they're gonna find a lot of surprises each day on our crag, and it is growing on the aggro crag. Beginning at Boulder Canyon, our 6-foot rock ledge, and our players can trigger obstacles like floods, avalanches, snowstorms, loose ledges, and rolling rocks, all while they try to climb to the top of that mountain and lock in first as the winner. Of course, the sound and fury of a living mountain is enough to inspire anyone to get ready to climb that crag. Let's go to Mo and check out our rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
All right, and so this is what it all comes down to, ladies and gentlemen, here on Guts, the aggro crag event, our biggest challenge. Our players very close as we go into this event, and let me remind remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this event. Third place being worth 375 points, second 550, and first place 725 points. So Christy and Cam both tied with 1,000 points going into this event. Mike with 700. Who will get to the top of that mountain first for 725 points? Our players are poised and ready. Mo, kick it off.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, and that whistle means Boulder Canyon. You gotta climb up that thing first, hitting all pieces of Boulder Canyon en route to the first actuator. And there's Mike locking in first. As the snow hits him, he's hitting 2 actuators. He's in the lead. There's our referee, Christie. And there's Cam in purple. Mike is in front though, folks, hitting actuator after actuator. The rocks come down on him. It's Mike alone at the top. Will he get there? Then purple. Oh, purple missed that actuator. It looks like blue. Blue locking in number 1. Oh, this could be it, folks. Oh, purple missed another actuator. Red locking in next. And purple coming back in, climbing to the top of that crag and locking in third. Oh, folks, what a trek up that mountain. Actuators all over. Let's go to Mo and find out what our results were.
In first place on the aggro crag, Mike in blue. In second place, Christy in red. In third place, Cam in purple.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said the story in our highlight package was Cam and Christy, but the story on the crag was Mike. You take a look right here as Cam slipping and hitting that first actuator, getting that flood of water in the snow, trying to see through. And the rolling rocks come tumbling down at Mike, on Mike first in blue, which showed you that he was in the lead, hitting his next actuator as the rocks came tumbling down on red and purple. Mike coming in, locking in. His blue wasn't getting him blue. No, because blue meant the blue ribbon, the first place ribbon for the aggro crag event. Locking in on that one. Excellent work for Mike. Fantastic job on that event, showing you what it's all about here on Guts, getting to the top of the crag. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
In third place today, Mike, Cam in purple with 1,375 points. In second place, Mike in blue with 1,425 points. Our winner today, Mike, Christy in red with 1,550 points.
All right, and so all of our players showing what it's all about here today. Cam Burke, everything to be proud of. He gets the bronze medal. He went into that event with 1,000 points. All of our players finishing first place in at least one event here today. The silver medal going to Mike, ladies and gentlemen, in blue. He won the aggro crag. And the gold medal going to Christy. Gassed. Christy. That means she gets a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Hand her a piece of that rock. The major award, the biggest award, holding it above her head to show everyone what Guts is about. Sportsmanship, competition, no ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes, who remind you that on Planet Reebok, there are no limits.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.